expect anything different? He's a U.S. Open champion at Pebble Beach.
Hank, it is so good to be back here on the eve of the 2016 Matt Moore Invitational. I've been waiting for this call for a good 365 days to be back on air with you. Always a pleasure. As you can see, we're here live at the beautiful Chastain National. What do you think's in store this year? What are you excited about?
It's going to be quite the spectacle, Earl. I'm just excited to rekindle the fire with you. It seems like every year we get blessed with a worse golf course, and this year will not disappoint.
Hank, in the senior division this year, we got Bill Moore, we got Jay Pine, Paul Wethington, Rob Holland, and Dennis Tracy, who I don't know much about, but I hear he's a fierce competitor. Jay Pine, in particular, strikes out to me. I've seen him shoot 67 multiple times on nicer golf courses, but Chastain National presents its own challenges. The greens, the rough, the sand trap. Jay Pine is one to watch, along with Bill Moore. Don't underestimate Bill Moore's beard, his fight, his experience. You know, he bats left-handed, but he putts right. So that always throws an obstacle out here at Chastain Park. The oddball, the guy that doesn't know what he's doing, who just somehow comes back and wins this tournament. Who do you like?
Well, I like you stated, Dennis Tracy. He's a, like you said, big Steelers fan. Probably will be out here doing his best Ben Roethlisberger impression. You know, also, like you brought up, Rob Holland. Rob Holland. Yes, I know. Yeah. The senior division, the youngest of the senior division. He'll be out here coming off a newborn child.
Really aged Rob a lot.
It has. We're still trying to figure out if it's really his.
So Rob will be playing the white tees just due to his length and his, his lack of distance here. We feel that Rob should not be tipping out just because, his pure strength has, gone down a little bit since Herbert.
Right. And, Jessica has told us that he needs to take his Metamucil every other hole to really to feel the benefits out here. A notable player in this featured matchup is Kane Whitehurst. Kane Whitehurst is playing better than most players in the field. He's really coming off a lot of great finishes in tournaments this summer, and he has a lot of thanks to give to his new swing coach. It's actually former Arkansas football coach John L. Smith.
This course requires a lot of discipline, and we're not sure that young Whitehurst quite has that after his short stint at Arkansas. But we're going to see that this year if he can handle it. Another competitor is Michael Wethington. He's one of the younger Wethingtons in the field, but I've noticed that his face is starting to swell up, and that could cause some problems out here at Chastain with the heat, the temperature.
Right.
What do you think about Michael Wethington?
Well, for Michael's sake, I just hope there's not a buffet within about 5 miles of here. The guy can really put it down, obviously. A good player as a junior, but I think he's really tailed off.
He's slumping off the course as well. Georgia Theodore recently broke up with him, and he's
a tough one.
He's really battling off the course. So we're going to see how he does, when he tees it up on Saturday.
Look forward to it. Earl, a notable player in the field this year is Colin Norris. Colin will actually be taking the red eye from Sugar Hill to get here on Saturday. Tell us a little bit more about Colin and where he stands with his game.
Colin, he's short in stature, but he presents a big ball off the tee. That's one of the strengths of his games. And luckily for Colin is there's no mailboxes out here, so that's one of the obstacles he will not have to worry about like he has the last few Friday nights.
Are we live?
We're live.
Are you videotaping this shit?
Yeah, it's live.
Matt Moore Invitational 2013. Yes!
Shrivler here at the 9th green at Chastain National. I just want to show you what some of the players in the field are going to face this week. Some of the challenges that people might not know, the undulations in the greens. As you can see, everything breaks away from the hole here, Hank. People are going to be three putting from 4 feet. You're going to see a lot of approach shots above the hole. You do not want to be above the hole. As you can see, the slope. You want to be below the hole. So make sure that you stay below the hole. That is my key for the week. If you can do that, you will not finish last.
I'm here at number 9 at Chastain National, and behind me is one of the most treacherous hazards on the golf course. It's one of the deepest ravines that runs along the right side. But one of the most treacherous things to come out of these ravines is the water creatures. And you got to be really careful around them, and they don't come out very often. And I think what's coming out here right now, this is very rare that we see one of these this early in the day, but we've got one crawling out, and the players got to be really careful getting around these because they will actually pull you into the ravine down with Jeff Dunn.
Memorable landmarks here at Chastain National is the Wethington tree, which was planted over 8 days ago. As you can see, it really does not allow much of a draw. Who are the players in the field that play a draw that are really going to struggle here at the opening tee shot?
Well, I think Austin Wethington himself will struggle with this, and how the tree has grown in 8 days is quite amazing.
It is crucial that with this year's Matt Moore Invitational starting at 8 a.m. shotgun, that every player in the field checks in by 7:40 a.m. Who do you see missing their tee time this year?
You know, I really see Graham Rockwell missing his tee time this year. The guy will probably be at home turning his sheets into a slip and slide. So I don't see him making the 8 o'clock. And for all you Auburn grads out there, that is an 8:00 on your clocks. Is 8 o'clock.
Duly noted.
Hey Earl, did you know this is Atlanta's first tree?
Oh wow, Hank, beautiful. Hank, this year's format is pretty basic. You've got 4 guys in a group, none of whom are on your team, and you're playing 3 6-hole matches. Strokes are being provided for those guys that aren't on the same ability as the others. So for example, I play you for 6 holes and then I win. I play Carson Daniels for 6 holes and then I play one other opponent for 6 holes. When I go 3-0, that is it. 18 holes finalized.
That is correct. And for the guys that attended the University of Alabama, play 6 holes and wait for further instruction.
One of the many great things about Chastain National, along with the great Bermuda greens and the green fairways, is the scenery we have out here. As you can see, it is lumptious, and there's a lot of it. And that is what one of the players have to look forward to this week, is the scenery on and off the golf course.
I think it's the sole reason that the chairman chose this golf course is purely for its scenery here at Chastain National.
I would agree.
And we all look forward to being here on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock sharp.